The sad thing is he isn't 100% wrong. He's not the guy.
He's so not the guy.
He's not the guy. If you just sat there and just talked about the Federal Reserve in a calm manner.
Yeah.
First of all, they couldn't have it if they figured out everything was built on sand.
I'm going in. Here's the secret building where all the conspiracy is.
Why don't you just fucking ask somebody? Walk in.
We spoke with a man in a van in the middle of the desert.
You know the most ridiculous thing I ever saw?
No, the worst one is that Ghost Hunters. Like, I love how you're going to watch the episode. Like this is the episode they're going to prove that ghosts exist.
Yes.
But for some reason, this isn't international news at this point. Like, you're going to walk into the office the next day. Hey, did you see? They proved it.
The trailer is always some kind of thing where it's like, did you hear that?
Dude,
I don't know what that was. Something like, ah! And then Ghost Hunters.
And then it's always grainy footage. The best part is when they sit there and they get mad at the ghost, and they set up all this stuff, and the ghost always has a name. They're like, Mary Ellen, you have 17 minutes to show yourself. Or else what?
I love that.
Or else what?
I've been here a while, 17 minutes. I could do that on my head.
I love that fucking reality show, like Tease. I used to do a bit about that, how, like, they'll be like, coming up next on Bakers or whatever, and they'll be like, it's two guys in the kitchen like, I'm going to fucking rape you. And you're like, holy shit, I'm like, if they raped each other, it would have been in the paper 6 fucking months ago. Like, they raped each other on this show.
It's the most dramatic moments. That's another one. Like any kind of paranormal activity or something. They always have that night vision. It's grainy. You see the people's eyes are all open wide, and you can see their retinas.
What was that?
It's like, what was that?
Downstairs, and then they run downstairs. It's like, why don't you have a camera in every room?
Shaky camera, and then you hear, oh my God! Tune in for the next... And then you tune in, and nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
The oh my God was like, we're on a film. Oh, my God. Someone should have gotten the film.
That's fucking I can literally go on the Internet and look at my apartment from outer space, see a picture of it, and they can't find a ghost in an 8-room colonial. No. they can't get footage of it. We just missed it.
That's a great point about not having a camera and everything. They literally react like a dad that just had a kid for the first time. All right, honey, we're going to tape everything. Quick, get over here. He's walking.
You know what it is? It's the Music Man. That's what they're doing with ghosts.
With ghosts?
What does that mean?
The Music Man was this old musical. The guy didn't know anything about instruments, and he came there and he got the town all fucking stirred up that they were going to put in a pool hall. Jesus, Joe, I can't remember. We did it in 5th grade.
It's
76 trombone
at the big parade.
There you go.
I know that song.
I think I did it in 5th grade too, or something.
Yeah. I was. Oh, I did tell you the story.
Were you with the Star? Or?
No, this is the best thing. You know that song, the Wells Fargo Wagon?
Oh, Jesus.
They got to sing, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming, but this was their big excitement.
The big number. A Busby Berkeley movie.
No, like back in the day. You gotta let me get this story out before you trash me.
I won't.
The Wells Fargo wagon was like the stagecoach or whatever, and that would show up, and whatever you ordered was coming to town. There was no internet, no TV, so this was a big deal back then. So in the movie, it's pulled by like a bunch of horses, and everybody's screaming, the Wells Fargo wagon, singing, right? Arm in arm, dancing down the street. So in our thing, obviously our production, we don't have money for fucking horses. So there was this one kid, that kid who's just 5'10" in the 5th grade, mildly retarded, and they had him pull the Wells Fargo wagon in, right? And so the whole cast is singing the Wells Fargo wagon, and all the parents are there, and this big kid comes in, pulls it in, and the crowd is so freaking out, like he starts getting freaked out, and he's pulling it in, and he's going like, he just started yelling, and all the parents went from excitement to immediately feeling bad. They made this kid play a team of horses.
And he was retarded?
Yeah, I didn't even realize it until years later. I'm like, holy shit, so-and-so, I'm not going to say his name, was playing a team of horses.
He got all excited.
Did they at least put a horse costume on him?
No, they didn't. They dressed him up. They dressed him up like a postman or like a clerk, a bellhop, and they had him pulling a stagecoach.
And he got all excited.
Well, first he was like smiling, and then everybody was going like, woo, like all like, and then he fed off their energy and just started going. He brought it in, at least, and then everybody got all uncomfortable.
I don't love to see that.
It was brutal.
Holy shit.
It was brutal.
At least dress him up like an Asian guy with the fucking straw hat.
Like a rickshaw. Yeah. The fucking Wells Fargo rickshaw comes
No, dude, he looked like he was going to be an offensive lineman. That's how big this kid was.
Holy shit. Oh, and then he fucking took a shit on the stage like a horse would.
No, he wasn't like full on. He was a little touched, and there was something about when he felt it's like the first time he get a laugh on stage. That was his.
Yeah, that's bad.
That
reaction.
That's bad. When retards get touched, they kill things sometimes.
They gotta twist the neck. They
I saw mice and men. They fucking hurt stuff.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Joe. I just wanted to... No! Tickets are on sale now!
Oh, shit, yes! Yes! Right now!
I'll tell you, if I was a comedy fan, there's only one comedy show that I'd be going to. It's a 4-in-1 comedy show.
It is.
It's like one of those things they sell late at night for $19.95.
But wait, there's more.
That's what it is. We also have Jim Brewer coming back.
Jim Brewer coming back.
Just pay separate shipping and handling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe you get 2 boxes of something, you know.
Chip will be there.
I actually, by the way, on the side note, read Jim Brewer's book, man. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
What I read of it was fantastic. I didn't read the whole thing, but what I read was excellent, too. It was really... It's like, you just want to look for a couple... Everywhere you start, it's like, fuck, this is a great story. Fuck, this is a great story.
His SNL stories are alone.
Yeah.
I remember him telling him here those stories, but I don't... I'm not a big book reader.
It surprised me about you.
Yeah.
With your video games and your gun collection.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I read a lot. I just don't read books.
What do you read?
He goes to I'mRight.com.
Yeah.
And backs up all his theories.
I'm right.
I knew it.org.
Yeah.
I told you.
No, that's what everybody does, including me. You have your theory. You have your mind made up before you even go into your research, and then you just read shit that backs up.
Then you find the shit that backs it up.
Dude,
exactly.
I do it all the time. As soon as I read something I disagree with on the web, I go, yo, you can't trust what you fucking read on the web.
I go like, let me go to Snopes. And I go to Snopes, and it's like, this is false, and then I'll copy-paste and send it back to the person and go, see, that's fake. Meanwhile, why am I trusting this Snopes? What do I know what their sources are?
No, all you got to do is just write in whatever point you're trying to prove. Someone's going to agree with all those people on there.
That's all I need to back up my part of the argument.
I do it all the time.
Yeah. I read a lot. I read a lot of periodicals. I read a lot of, like, Popular Science, Popular Mechanics. I read American
I just picture you
Rifleman.
walking around your house in a bathrobe with, like, a candle. For some reason, in my world, you live in, like, a castle.
That's kind of... I have been known to walk around...
He doesn't have doors. He just has...
A candelabra.
He just has those long drapes that you just sort of walk through.
long flowing drapes.
Yeah, and you have a big chalice of wine.
And I got that big, long, gowny sleep thing with the pointy hat.
Yeah.
And a little candle.
I trust your journey was pleasant.
Yes.
He's got the big knocker.
I hope you find your room to your liking. And it's just a...
Do you hear the werewolves? They are the children of the night.
I'll see you in the morning. Yeah.
Have you ever been to his house? You never been to his house?
It's
awesome.
It's an experience.
Of course it is.
So much
fun. It's the greatest place.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
It's a fucking... I mean, with the exception of the host, it's a fucking...
Yeah.
Get out of here. He's ribbon ants.
Piece of shit.
No, it's an amazing fucking hang, dude. The pool, the jacuzzi. It's like it's just a great fucking hang.
But when I do that gig with you, where is it again, Jimmy?
Oh, I forget. Borgata, January 15th. By the way, I didn't show Bill. This is like the billboard we're going to get.
Oh, my God.
Which is fine.
I have that up on my Facebook page.
But have you seen the original one?
That's what you want. Simple, our names, boom. This is, boom, you know what, Dale? This is the original artwork. They didn't have David Tell's picture yet. This is what they wanted to do.
Yeah, why would you? He's just the best comic in the last 20 years.
No, this was not the final prop. They were going to put Dave in here.
Oh, my God.
This is what they wanted to use.
Look at what they wanted to use.
Look at you. You're holding a fish.
Why?
What is the theme?
It's some famous rowing picture.
It's not a famous rowing picture because no one knows it.
Is that horrendous?
The publicist.
That looks like we're remaking on Golden Pond.
Oh, yeah, you're holding Walter. Big old crafty son of a bitch. Holding that publicist. Rotten fish face. Beat a self-important taxi cab driver. Hang your fucking hack license in the back, replaceable.
Wouldn't you love to?
Excuse me, replaceable contributes nothing. Could you bring in talent star famous? And then couldn't make it latches on. Could you take actor/talented guy somewhere? Thanks a lot. Does nothing, won't be missed. Thank you. Gives nothing, contributes nothing. Could you bring in memorable famous?
Oh, one more thing. Easily replaceable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey,
it's all about you. Could you please not come in the studio?
Yeah, hey, unrecognizable from the next. Could you please bring in stands out in a room? Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Willie Loman. Get out of here.
And one more thing. Desperately trying to be important.
Yeah. Wow. I can't see how. I'm sorry. If my publicist did that, I would step on her foot.
Oh, that'd show her.
It really
Excuse
would.
me, stands next to someone who actually does something.
That's literally like your chauffeur getting out and saying, Ted Danson is not going to walk the red carpet unless I can walk in front of him.
Yeah.
You're a chauffeur.
Is that it? You're nothing. You're a chauffeur and a schedule person. You're a calendar.
I guarantee she's going for a reality show.
Oh,
the publicist. Yeah.
The publicist.
Superstar publicist.
I hate publicists for that
We
reason.
always see the
reps them
celebrities.
all.
But who are the people behind the celebrities?
Here she is. Let me get my iPhone. See this? It says Friday the 19th, and I touch it, and dates come up.
Yep.
Here's what she is. It's a calendar.
Your calendar.
2 presses of a button. I could hit things and know exactly where I got to be. Oh, tonight I'm going to be at Bar 9 with Brother Joe and the rest of the guys.
She is a secretary with delusions of grandeur.
Dude.
Yeah. Yes.
Especially when I was not cursing at her, and I gave her the courtesy of coming out and addressing her. This is a woman used to being handled with kid gloves, and it's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you have.
She's the one that gets the last word. She says you guys were pieces of shit and walks away and is like, well, I showed them. The idea that you came up to her and said something is unfathomable. She can't believe.
She is absolutely no relevance to me. I don't care if you book people on Leno. I don't care if you handle De Niro. I don't give a fuck.
Would you fuck her?
Yes. Just so she has a memory.
That angry fucking Jimmy would give her.
Just so she has the.
Can we look her up on IMDb? I want to see her roster. I'm curious.
Yeah, where is it?
I don't know her name.
IMDb Pro?
I honestly don't know her name. I'll find out.
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll
I plan on contacting whoever she works for. I'm not saying it's going to matter, but the fact that she I'll never bring anyone to your show again because we didn't want you no talent, sitting in the room with your fucking leech energy. What do you do? That's my job. Then do it before he comes to my job.
Yeah.
How dare you?
She actually went for the old, like, you'll never work in this town again.
Yeah,
kind
Jimmy,
of
if you
thing.
tore up the level of ego that she sounds like she has, if she poked you and tore and you nodded and you did that classic Jim Norton.
Just tore up.
Guys, my client doesn't feel comfortable unless I'm sitting behind him constantly blackberrying the entire fucking interview.
Constantly blackberrying and then holding up signs when we're having a fucking human conversation.
And I could see her from where I was. She sat there with a fucking scowl on her face. And you're talking about energy sucking.
She's
started to get in my head.
Distraction.
It got in my head. I was like, is she pissed off at the way this is going? Like, who the fuck is she? Is she his assistant? Is she a cunt? Who is she?
She's a nobody. No, she's just a publicist, and they're pushy by nature, which is how they get their clients things. But I know the balance. She was despicable. She was despicable and rude and entitled. And I'm telling you,
and succotash.
Artists that have that fucking person, you have an idiot representing you. I don't care who she handles.
Yeah.
But if my publicist pulled that shit, I would spit on her.
It's unfucking believable, dude. Those people are butlers, and it's like...
I'm not going to say her name on the air.
No,
I
have a roster, though.
Okay,
if you had a fucking dinner party and your butler treated somebody like that, you'd be like, what are you, out of your fucking mind? You work for me.
She probably has a great roster. She's probably a good publicist.
No, don't hedge your bets now, Jimmy.
I don't care.
Let's stay with the anger.
What the roster is.
Yeah, she's, let's see.
All right. Yeah. I'm looking.
She's vice president of entertainment for this one. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't see shit.
There is not. If I would have known,
shaking his head.
If I would have known what her roster is, I would have pissed on her foot. She has nobody I care about.
No, I mean, I'm sure they're nice enough people.
Right, now, Jim,
Dude, Mandy Moore's a great actor.
Trying to make it in the world.
And
but,
Zach was I like him.
yeah.
He was a good dude.
Zach Levi was very nice.
I literally
but
don't know who any of those people
I don't either.
She was abysmal. That couldn't be their whole. That's just got to be hers. That's just got to be hers. But the rest of the agency. Look up the rest of the agency.
Is that our last name?
Well, guess what?
Fragrance.